Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me. This video is for air signs for the month of October 2020. So if you're a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini, you're in the right place. And you can be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius sun, moon, or rising. So, air signs, let's take a look at the important dates for the month ahead. So we've been in Libra season since the end of September, September 22nd to be exact, and we will be here until October 22nd. So we start the month off with a bang. On the very first day, we have the full moon in Aries. So this is going to be a great opportunity to get some closure on competitive matters. And the full moon in Aries is also, or the first full moon of October is known as the harvest moon. And then on the 13th of the month, we see Mercury go retrograde. Yes, it's true. A Mercury retrograde this October. This is going to be a great time for reviewing past hurts and misunderstandings. We also have Mars in retrograde, Chiron in retrograde, and Pluto in retrograde throughout this entire month. So, and during a Mercury retrograde, it's important to keep in mind that communication's going to be a little bit more difficult, and electronics are going to tend to feel messed up. Just because Mercury is really close to us, and as it moves retrograde, it tends to mess with our electromagnetic field. So that's the reason for that. Then on the 16th of the month, we have a new moon in Libra. This is going to be all about balancing personal and business relationships. It's a very diplomatic time to have a new moon in Libra season. Then on the 22nd of the month, like I was saying earlier, we switch from Libra season into Scorpio season. So Libra is ruled by air, Scorpio is ruled by water. So this is going to be a more emotional season, Scorpio season is. And then on the 31st, on Halloween, we have the full moon in Taurus. So this is the second full moon for the month of October. Also happens to fall on Halloween, and it is a blue moon because it's the second full moon of the month. So this is going to be a great time to bring closure to love and finance. Those are your important dates, my lovely air signs. Now let's take a look at your month ahead in tarot. Do keep in mind this is a general reading for all Libras, Aquarius, and Geminis. So take what resonates and leave the rest as we take a look at your month ahead. All right, air signs, what's October 2020 gonna look like for you? Right, here we go. Your first card of the month, starting off with the major arcana, the World, into the Three of Wands, into the Queen of Pentacles, into Judgment, second major arcana card of the month, into the Nine of Pentacles, into the Page of Wands, into the Six of Swords, and finishing off the month with the Eight of Pentacles, air signs. So, my loves, we kick off this month with the World, and I feel like for you air signs, especially in Libra season, I feel like you're gonna feel a lot of new opportunities, new openings, new things coming your way. But it also, I'm hearing for you air signs, it's kind of like the good with the bad, but it's all coming together in your best interest. So if it seems like some things that are more challenging in nature are coming forward, it's because it's time for you to address and to deal with these things so that you can begin to like move them out of your space or pass them, if you will. And I think that's also going to be, there's going to be a certain clarity available for you in this full moon in Aries in the first couple of days of October, okay? And by the end of this week, this first week, my beautiful air signs, you have the Three of Wands. I feel like I'm feeling like difficult communication with someone or something. Someone's really, or some energy is really closed off to you, air signs. And it's almost like kind of like a final, like, this is just how I see it. We're going to agree to disagree. But I think it is kind of the break or the space that you've been really needing, okay? It might not seem like it might feel hurtful, or it might feel like you've been abandoned, but it's really the universe. What I'm hearing for you is rejection is protection, you know? So just kind of cutting your losses at this point and moving on. Because right after that, in the beginning of the second week, you have the Queen of Pentacles waiting for you, which was like, I feel like whatever that was weighing you down, or whoever that was weighing you down, that's exactly what they were doing, is they were weighing you down. I see a great period of like flourishing for you into the second week, and it's almost like immediate. So, and you have Judgment here at the end of the second week for you, which is like, Judgment is like seeing things come together. So I think it was really important at the end of that first week with the Three of Wands, with whoever has kind of like maybe taken themselves out of the forefront of your life, that it was needed. They were really holding a lot of space, and it wasn't necessarily in a good or a healthy way for you, air signs. So now that that's kind of out of the way, you're going to see things really start to come together that second week, like immediately. Still with the Queen of Pentacles and Judgment there, like, you are rich with fertility. You are rich with ideas. You are ready to get things moving. And Judgment, you're really going to start seeing things come together. Okay? Oh, and then at the beginning of the third week, my beautiful air signs, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So this is really about feeling your ability to attract what it is that you need. Like, the Nine of Pentacles is like the Lakshmi card in the tarot deck. It's all about your divine flow, especially when it comes to money and finances. And Lakshmi is all about abundance and prosperity and really feeling your wealth. And when you're in that vibe, there's no stopping you, air signs. You're just calling it in. You're calling in so much abundance, so much wealth, so much prosperity that you kind of, all your other issues kind of melt away. And it's like, you're just really able to receive the beginning of the third week. And I think that's going to help you to really see things in a different light and to see all the growth that you've been able to accomplish, even if things have seemed difficult over, let's just be honest, 2020. Let's just be real here. If this year has been hard for you, I feel like the end of the third week of October, you're really going to be able to see your own growth. And this is really important here at the end of Libra season, finishing off Libra season, in this Mercury retrograde, really being able to take a look at yourself and to give yourself some like love and some appreciation and some gratitude, but also seeing how far you've come and all the things that you've been able to accomplish. Okay, into Scorpio season we go. So your first card of the fourth week is the Six of Swords. So you're really kind of like mid-challenge with something, and this could be going back to that whatever that is that came to an end at the end, or at the end of the first week. You could be really feeling the effects of that at this point now, at the beginning of the fourth week here at the in Scorpio season. Like, not to discredit all the positive things that have happened in between there, but it might really be hitting you at the beginning of the 4th week that it's time to really emotionally process, and that could just prove a bit challenging. So if you need some space, if you need to take some time off this month, the beginning of the 4th week is going to be a great time for you to do that. As we hit Scorpio season, I feel like you could just find things to be a bit more emotional, a bit more emotionally challenging, and you really needing some time and some space to review and reflect on that, okay? But in a way where, like, maybe that you need to take some time off of work, or maybe you need to take a little, sabbatical for yourself. Doesn't need to be long, maybe just a couple of days. Even taking a half a day off for yourself is going to help you kind of face these challenges or these emotions that are coming to the surface for you thanks to Scorpio season. And then by the end of the month, you're going to be right back on it. All my beautiful air signs, focused, making money just how you like it, detail oriented, and really striving towards your goals. Whatever this was that's challenging you the beginning of this week, like I said, just give yourself space to face it, work through it, move on, because you got to get to the good stuff that's waiting for you at the end of the 4th week, air signs, okay? There's a lot of work to be done here, but there's also a lot of there's a lot to be accomplished. There's a lot to be proud of. There's a lot to, like, show for yourself, okay? And that's just going to lead to bigger and better things in the future, air signs. All right, let's take a look at your goddess message for the month, air signs. Your goddess, the message for you this month, air signs, is bold, Freyja. Unleash your adventurous side. Take risks and be daring. Put yourself out there, air signs. Now let's take a look at your sacred symbol for the month, or something to look out for, air signs, for October 2020. You got meditate. All right, go within, give yourself that space, especially the beginning of the 4th week, like I was seeing for you, air signs. If you need a break, that's the time to take it. Make sure you're giving yourself what you need and you're nurturing yourself. As we take a look at your past life theme or message from the Akashic Records for this month, air signs. Let's see, for you, my beautiful air signs, you got unrequited love. So this is a time to really clear anywhere where you are experiencing, like, if you're giving love and you're not getting it back, and this could even be with self, if you feel like you need to work on your self-love, or you're not loving yourself enough, or you're not seeing your own divine beauty, or, like I said, with this, whatever's coming to an end at the beginning of the 1st week of October for you, it could be unrequited love. You could just be in a situation where this is time for that to clear for you, air signs. This is a time for you to work through this and release anywhere where you are allowing yourself to undervalue yourself by overvaluing someone else or something else. It doesn't have to necessarily be in relationship with a person. It could be an energy, it could be an entity, it could be an organization. But wherever you're not feeling the love in return, this is your month to really clear that pattern, that program from your energy field, from your body. That's your message from the Akashic Records, unrequited love. All right, air signs, thank you so much for joining me this month. If you would like a one-on-one tarot reading for yourself, just go to my website, tarotbymegan.com. The link is in the comments. You can find all my rates and services on the services page, and then you can book an appointment with me anytime by clicking the book an appointment button. My schedule is updated every day. You can pick a day and a time that works for you. I look forward to seeing you next month, air signs. Have a fabulous October 2020, a wonderful Libra season, and I'll see you in November. Bye.